Hey guys, and welcome back to Forest Game Zoo 3, where today I am sharing Summer Breeze, who is the sort of like base sim I'm using for my September custom content haul that's going to be coming out on Friday. I was aiming to have it out in September, but just a bunch of stuff happened. I got sick as well, and it wasn't great, so sort of got delayed to the first week of October instead. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't get delayed any further, and this video can actually come out today, and the custom content haul can actually come out on Friday. So do make sure to check back in then to check that out, because there's going to be a lot of custom content in that video, so a bunch of really cool stuff. So if you're looking for new custom content to download, then definitely do go and check that one out. So for this sim, I was sort of like, I really wanted to make a sim that was inspired by oceans, water, lakes, the color blue, just all of that type of thing. So I did make like a quick mood board over on my Pinterest that you can go check out if you'd like, just to have a look at like my inspiration and whatnot for this sim, and I think that it turned out pretty well. I did give her like cute little fanged teeth because I did want her to sort of be fish inspired, sort of maybe like a siren or a mermaid or something like that, just like a water nymph or just something along those lines. And I thought that like giving her teeth that had two sets of fangs, so like two at the top, at the bottom, so like 8 fanged teeth in total, was just something cute and that would work with her. I wasn't 100% sure how to get her face to look quite as how I wanted it to look, but I started off how I usually do, which is just like figuring out the rough shapes of her body and her like what I want her face to look like, and then I went into skin details, which helped a lot because I found like a skin overlay that like made her face look pretty much exactly how I wanted it to. I do think that right now it's a touch more defined than like what I end up going with, which I don't mind, but I just thought the nose was too pronounced. But I do like the sort of shape that I gave her. I thought it was very much like fish shaped, you know how like fishes have flat faces and then like a sort of long at the front nose sort of thing. That was sort of what I was going for with her. I wanted to keep her skin color very pale, and then I gave her like blue hair. There was a bunch of hair I like tried out because I wasn't 100% sure which one to go with, and I ended up going with 2 different hairs that are very similar, but I think one is a ponytail and it's a bit more messy, and then the other one is a bun and it's a bit more defined. I might have gone that the wrong way around, but basically one of them I'm pretty sure is a ponytail, the other one's a bun, and they're basically just like a more rough and a more defined, like cleaned up version of the same hair, which I thought worked really well for this. But either way, I think I'm quite happy with how she turned out. I did find this one dress that is so pretty, and that was like pretty much perfect because it was literally like water. It was like this long, flowy, light blue dress with like sort of like water patterned waves on it, and I just thought that would like fit perfectly. I did actually forget about her eyebrows completely until I was like halfway done with the outfits, but like I did go back and give her those, so there's that. The way I sort of worked on them was I just found a bunch of tops I liked and found a bunch of bottoms I liked, and then sort of like collated those together and then like cleaned that up until I got a few outfits that I liked. But because that's how I worked, instead of sort of going like category by category, the outfits that they ended up with aren't exactly like perfectly fit for each category, but like you guys can like mess around with that and like figure out how you'd like that to be, because they do end up having an outfit that would work for each category. It's just that I know they're not 100% like necessarily categorized perfectly, because I wasn't going to spend more time like figuring out how I actually wanted that to work. So yeah, I ended up giving them, I think like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 outfits. On the graphics I've been putting out, you can't see all of those, but you can see, because I didn't include one outfit in the graphics, which is the winter outfit, because I did want to give them something that like if you guys want to play with them, you guys could have like a winter outfit for them, but it doesn't fit perfectly with the other outfits, because I was doing my best to only use the CC, the clothing items that I'm showcasing in the video that's coming out on Friday, which meant that I was sort of restricted to more, I guess, like summery clothes, because that's what is including that video. So I didn't really have anything that worked quite as well as I would have liked for the winter category, but I think it still like fits decently well. In terms of the outfits themselves, they do end up having two sort of like sleepwear clothes, which one is like a tank top with a t-shirt over it and then some like white underwear. There's the other one's like a very light blue set. They also have a outfit that's swimwear. I put that as swimwear because I think that it does sort of fit. It's basically just like a silk like top, sort of like extended bralette thing with like a wraparound skirt that's light blue. I really like this outfit. I think it's super simple and super clean, but like I don't know, I just think it worked really nicely. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about their tattoos. I ended up giving them two tattoos. One is that like moon phases, I think, sort of tattoo that goes across their collarbone, and then I also gave them a sort of rune on their forehead because I thought that fit well with the sort of vibes that she was giving off. I thought that like, yeah, because I ended up like with her being sort of like siren-y, I guess, maybe like a water nymph or a water witch or something like that, which I am really happy with how that turned out. But yeah, I ended up giving them those tattoos. Then for the sort of activewear outfit, they have long-sleeved top that's a sort of like light creamish pink color with, I'm pretty sure those are jeans, but like they looked sort of like leggings, so it's like that are like white at the top and then like sort of ombre into like an aquatic sort of greenish color. And then there is a bunch of outfits that could work either for like formal or party or casual wear, so you know, you can like figure out how you would like those to work, but I just did my best to categorize them as well as I could. So I think the main the first everyday wear outfit I gave them is this sort of like long sleeve top with some nice like the material sort of like pulled together with like a ribbon or something, and then like wide legged white pants and a little blue handbag, which I don't really have many like accessories that I give my Sims. At least like I give them jewelry and that sort of thing, but I don't really give them any like hats or handbags or purses or anything like that. And I think I should like try and play around with that, which is why I did give this Sim two outfits which both included handbag. They're two different handbags, so it's not the same. But yeah, one of those two outfits happens to be my favorite one, but we'll get to that. So that was one of the first everyday wear. The other everyday wear is honestly quite similar, but the pants are light blue and they're a bell bottom pant instead of like a wide legged pant. And then there's like a accessory top which comes both as an accessory, so you can put it like use it how I did, which was like as a top, and then I put a bra on top to make it like look, I don't know, interesting. But you can also just use that top as an actual top. So yeah, that's the other everyday wear outfit. And then there's, for what I put into the formal categories, was that like really long flowy dress I was talking about that had like that wave or water patternage on it, and this other dress that I styled in a way that's like I really like it. To me, like I saw this dress and I loved it. It's a wedding dress. Well, the other one I'm pretty sure is also a wedding dress, but like intended for that, and it's just so, it's like nice lace, that like light colored lace that goes over like, I don't know if it's see-through or it's just like a skin colored underdress, but I think it looks so nice. And it also comes with like a nice belt that like accentuates the waist, and I don't know, I also paired it with gloves. The dress itself has sleeves that sort of like attach to the middle finger, but I thought that it would be nice to also add like skin colored maybe gloves that also had patterns on them, because I thought that looked really nice and sort of like reminded me of henna, I guess. And I ended up accessorizing it with like a bunch of pearls, and to me it's sort of like the look sort of reminds me of like both high fashion, but mainly of like a fish or like a mermaid who's gotten stuck in a bunch of like fishing stuff and like chains, and it's being like weighed down by like humanity. This is so deep, but like yeah, so just like a mermaid or a fish that's like covered in those like fishing material, like you know that stuff that fishermen used to like fish, and then like the chains of the weight of those pearls around her neck just weighing her down further, and that heavy makeup of like that, maybe just like the blush that's just like, I don't know, I really like this look. It's quite like, it's quite a bit different, but yeah, I don't know, I just quite liked it. And then the two party looks, the first look is just like a white top with like a nice bow on, like that's like keeps it together on her midriff, and then like this nice longer skirt that goes just to roughly to her knees, that has like this nice wave pattern on it. It's a lot more abstract of a wave than the dress I was talking about previously, but I still really like it, and it reminds me of like Michael Morpurgo, the sort of art that he'd have on the covers of his books. But yeah, so this is just like a nice look. And then the other look, which is my favorite look, is just like this really nice dress that's sort of like oil spillage, dark murky waters that sort of envelop her. Starts roughly at her bust, and then it also covers her arms, and then it just sort of drips down, very much like into her body all the way down, and then has like a nice cutout on the side. And I paired that with a white handbag and a pair of blue boots, and I just really like this outfit. I think that it works gorgeously to like also represent that sort of water that I wanted to, but this one is a lot also, I mean, it's sort of in the same vein as the like quote unquote high fashion look that the other one that I gave her, but this one is more, because that one represents, I guess, like being tied down by like the weight of like the fishing industry. This one, it represents the oil industry. So yeah, but I know, I just really like how it looked. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the video that will be coming out on Friday, which is the September custom content haul, because there'll be a bunch of really cool custom content in that one, which you definitely don't want to miss. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!